Temperatures are getting warmer and people are out and about with their furry friends. So I wanted to find out, what's the best part of having a dog in spring?
Dave Monsignor. He's a Great Pyrenees and St. Bernard cross. Well, he's 165 pounds. Tucker's about 14 years old, so he doesn't move very quickly. He's got a huge coat. He loves the winter, so now it's sort of a transition time for him. He finds snowbanks wherever he can. He just sort of plops down and cools off a little bit.
You know, what's the best part of having a dog in the spring?
I think just getting out there. I think not only is it good for the dog, but it's good for us as well too, to get out in nature and come out of our hibernation type thing and get out and get some fresh air and enjoy nature.
Megan Malo.
And your name?
Colby Greekas.
My dog's name's Emmy. She's a year and a half. She was found in the dump up north actually, so we don't know what breed she is, but I think she's a retriever cross lab. Yeah.
My dogs are Coda and Nico. They're 9 years old. Oh, Coda! They're very friendly, but yeah, I like to jump. But they're husky crosses.
What is the best part of having a dog when it's nice like this in spring?
She can burn her energy off and run around at the park and go swimming. So that's the best for me.
Yeah, getting out every day. You don't have to have them on the leash and stuff like that. It's a lot better. You can come just relax, enjoy your time here, let them run.
Kathy Bell. This is Grace, and that is Violet.
And what kind of dogs are they?
They're registered labs, Labradors. They're hunting dogs. There's two types of labs. One are English, and they have a bigger head, and then these are the North American, and they have smaller head and are bred for hunting and fishing. It's not so good with all the mud, but you get some good boots, and you know that it's going to be a little muddy, and then you just go for it. I have a hammock in the back of my car. It's really geared for the dogs, and also a thing that goes across, so they don't get a lot of mud in the car. Some people just put sheets there, but when it's spring, you have to do it.
Is it more of a challenge keeping your dog clean than in the spring?
Well, they're short-haired dogs, and depending, I mean, I've had it where she got in the mud over there, and it's clay, and she was coming up, and her hole from here down was just mud. But we went home, and I washed her off, and all was good.
My name is Al Robertson.
So I'm wondering, how do you keep your dog clean in the spring?
You just wash their paws when they come. It's actually worse in winter because it's cold. That's the worst. Your time outside is very much limited, and it's slippery. And this year we had a lot of freezing and thawing, so that makes it pretty. You're not wearing these shoes when you're walking out in that. So she doesn't like it when it's super cold and windy. She doesn't want to be out long. Whereas on a day like this, it's up to me how long we stay out. She doesn't complain at all.
Well, sometimes, especially with this park and the river being so close, the shores of the river are very muddy. So a lot of times we'll stop by the pet store, and he'll get a little bit of a wash afterwards.
I actually have a dog wash station where I live, so we do that a couple times a week. But yeah.
I'll bathe them, but it's more about keeping the house clean than it is the dogs right now. So it's like on top of having a cleaner and a bunch of vacuums and stuff like that. There's only so much you can do this time of year, but yeah, extra baths.
You know, when it warms up, sometimes dogs have interesting quirks that they like to do, and it's part of their personality. What is something that your dog likes to do?
Tucker loves going and standing in the water. He won't swim. He'll go up to about his belly, but he'll just sort of cool there and chill and enjoy the water. And he loves doing that in the summertime.
What's the best part of being out with your dogs?
Oh, it's good for me, and they love it here. They love it here. We've been coming for years, and they just love it.
And I can see that your dog is going and playing with everyone.
She's very social. That's one of the things she actually likes the most in coming here, is visiting with the other dogs. On the walk, it's different. Every dog is on a leash. And sometimes there's a reason they're on a leash, and they're not very friendly. Here, most of the dogs are friendly, and they can separate. If things go badly, the dog can walk away. On a leash, you can't do that.
Plans might be for the rest of the day.
Well, he goes for his walk. We'll probably go home. He'll have a little something to eat, and he'll probably sleep for the rest of the afternoon. At his age, that's what he more or less does. He sleeps, goes for his walk, and then he eats and sleeps.
Out here admiring your favorite canines at Maple Grove Dog Park, Jim Agapito, CBC News, Winnipeg.